Well, we're out of the forest. Is it just me or is the settlement burning over yonder way?
We're not far now. We can see it from here.
There. Borgerverki.
Does it normally look like that though? That just doesn't look very welcoming. It looks like we've set our entire homes aflame and this is just the smoke radiating up into the sky. Or is like a bonfire in the middle of the encampment? Or that's just a lot of
signs
smoke.
she followed have led her here. Finally, so close to the heart of darkness.
Oh, it's
The root of
behind the
fetid
town. That must be where the
flowers
giant
stench
is.
She tracked across the sea.
I see.
A fortress she must break, not with sword and spear,
This place is
but
tiny.
open eyes and strength of will.
Kind of expected it to be bigger. Why are we creeping? Are we not? Oh my god.
Bodies. Are they still? Yes,
Can we save them?
they're still alive.
Jesus Christ.
You can feel it. How could they? Suffering.
Can we save them?
Look,
Send to
they
Vargamar's
are
village.
for the giant sacrifices. Monsters. Monsters. How can they?
I see.
What is that?
Make it stop, Senua.
That is
You have to.
where we sacrifice the offerings.
Monster.
People. Þorgestur.
Yes. People.
It's where you sacrifice people.
People.
It's where you tie them up and watch them die.
Slowly release them.
We have to rescue them.
We'll go inside. I'll tell my father, and he will cut them down.
Light is fading fast.
No.
Leave them.
No.
Suffering.
You can't.
Take them first.
I'll stay there. Fagrima, can you please cut them down?
So much
Who's
suffering.
going in?
Bjark know you. And Ástríður. And I don't like you. I don't want to start anything before I've spoken to my father.
You don't know yet, Senua.
Okay. Just me and Þorgestur then.
Tell him. They will help them.
Rescue the people and keep them safe.
We will.
Yes.
We'll come back.
But wait until we are inside.
Are you really going to just walk in? They will kill her. For sure. She has to. Thorgestur will tell them. You trust him? Look what his father does. Look what her father did. They are not their
Right?
fathers.
Exactly. You can't judge him for his father. Otherwise you'd be judging her for hers. I said that back at the beginning. He's much like Senua herself, just without, the mental trauma.
Crossed an ocean, left one world, and found
But he does seem to
another.
have his own kind of trauma after the
All the
forest.
blood, all the fire, everything she's
place
seen
sucks. Why do you live here?
carried on a hidden tide.
It's freaking cold. Look at this flurry
This is
blowing
the
in.
end. The point where light vanishes. And yet it is a pale and quiet place. Hush. Can this be the place she fought so hard to find?
Something is wrong with him.
Something's not right.
He is frightened.
You're worried.
I wasn't supposed to come back
He would
empty-handed.
have dragged you here in chains,
You
Senua.
ship
But all's well.
fell.
He'll forget about that when he hears what we have to tell him.
I think he'll imprison me immediately and use me as a sacrifice.
Anything he's saying. He wants to change.
Does he?
They've spotted us. Will they want to chain me up again?
I won't let that happen.
Maybe the Biag will turn on him.
It's me!
And then we'll want you
Thorgestur!
too.
Trust me. However it might seem.
There's no turning back now.
However it might seem.
But is it the truth?
Oh,
Opening, Senua.
this does not bode well. I'm gonna be
Is he
imprisoned.
strong enough?
Gods,
At least initially.
Strong enough.
I thought you were dead.
Well,
Me.
he kind of was.
Dead. I would see you dead first often.
He plays their game. He talks their talk.
It is good to see you, my friend.
She's with me.
The others.
You are safe with him. He is welcomed here.
We were returning from ill.
Stay close.
3 days of clear skies.
Maybe you trust him. But do you trust the others?
Approaching Alanukia.
Devastation everywhere. Who knows if they will listen to him?
Spy
All she has lost.
She didn't even have any
All she has
homes.
to lose.
I have ever.
Jesus.
They're here.
Oh, there they are.
All the names she carries on her heart. She remembers. This is the last son.
His father's influence is strong. Your father's influence was strong. But he is not his father.
You are not your father.
You know what it's like to have a father like his. You can show him the way. There is nothing you can do.
Even if he wants to have changed.
Well,
It's
she
impossible.
can't show him the way if she hasn't opened up to him about her own
Can he
father.
help himself?
You have to stay with the plan now. There's
I think you
nothing
need to
can do.
open up to the poor man.
Back now.
But are you really ready to meet this kind of evil? This kind of monster?
Your purpose. Are you ready, Senua?
No.
She has to be.
She does not look like a slave. They have not returned.
I'm not a slave.
The others are
The
lost.
last sign.
She wants to join
Circled
us.
round in red,
bring
a
news.
bloody barrier against the night, a wall to shield you from the savagery.
Ladies, I'm trying to pay
But the
attention to
true
the conversation in
darkness
front of
is
me.
inside.
Hush.
Not out. It always is.
You know what's coming. His father.
His
The one who
father will
clouds
not
her mind
listen.
is here,
He will
just as
imprison
she
me
knew
and
he
we'll have
would
to break
be.
me out and we'll have to just
Some
abandon
things
ship
have
and then
changed.
fight the giant ourselves.
There's always one who will seize the reins, see a field of pain and reap it, ripe blood and bitter
I'm going to pick that
tears.
up. That
Her
bench.
father, his father.
Look at him.
Sitting there on
I
his
can't
throne.
see him from back here.
Worshipping himself.
What's with all the bald heads? Aren't your head's cold? It's winter.
Torgester, my boy.
Enough with the
You've
shaky camera.
returned.
The goatee. It makes my skin crawl.
This isn't going
Ew.
to work.
He's creepy.
When we did not hear from you, I fear the worst.
He does not care for his son.
How was your raid? Where are the slaves you brought?
Dead, all the lost
We get
ones
a
dead.
storm coming into land. I'm sorry,
Don't apologize.
but Father, we found something more important.
Let's see if this man can listen.
I doubt it.
Something important, you say? A souvenir from your travels.
Calls us a
Father,
souvenir.
listen.
Souvenir.
The giants, they can be killed.
I can kill them. We can kill them.
This woman Senua, she knows how.
He won't believe you.
Give him a chance.
Look in his eyes. Show him who you are.
A souvenir that kills giants.
He doubts.
Why?
The giants cannot be killed. No more than gods
Tell
can.
him.
I've seen it
killed two
with
already.
my own eyes. Seen 2 giants turned to stone.
He doesn't believe.
I can kill them.
And I could kill you. We could kill you.
This is nonsense, Thorgester. And dangerously close to Gothgau.
You should kill him.
You cannot defy the giants. I alone know how to keep them at bay. Do not turn your back on me.
You must. He must.
He has caused
You
so
are
much
a
pain.
simpleton.
He needs the giants to give him power. He uses the giants to control people. Make Thorgester understand.
He needs to understand.
There will be no swaying him. I have known men like him.
Listen to her.
Theirs must be the only voice.
This is his chance to change.
I will convince him.
No, he is weak.
He wants to fight. He just needs to believe it is possible.
He loves his father.
Thorgester.
She is a liar,
Should never have trusted him.
and you an idiot.
Senua,
This is some trick to overthrow us and destroy all we have built.
Stay calm.
You will watch beside me tonight as the giant takes his tribute.
will you get out?
See how indomitable, how terrifying it
There will
is.
be no tribute.
See how there is no chance in hell you could defeat it.
We have defeated them.
And see how I turn it aside. How I control it.
Just kill
through
your
my
father.
sacrifice.
She has
I know we
nothing
can't do
now.
it. Needs to
Leaves
be
us
done.
in peace.
Peace for who?
He will kill her, destroy her.
See how I have saved my people.
Never have come here.
There are no people waiting down there. What will happen
It's
when he
nearly
finds out?
time. Follow me!
Thorgester, stop him.
Stop.
Why doesn't he do something?
He is weak. You should never have
He said he was with us.
The sacrifices are gone! Free! There's no one there.
Now!
The giant. It's come.
Take her down to the gate.
She has enough mental trauma as well already, sir. I don't need a concussion to go along with the voices.
Light fades, Senua.
Make you strong.
Where? Why is there nobody in this village?
Rage, Senua.
Who are you even protecting at this point? There's no one here.
Don't fight. Do it for them. Find the moment.
Oop, my hands on the keyboard, hey. Sorry, I didn't think he had a 3 attack. Okay. Just ill-timed.
They're too slow for you. They are fast, but you know what they are going to do.
They are predictable.
My timing on my dodges are atrocious. No, he's not. I'm faster. You can't just stab through a breastplate like that. You should have gone through the side where his skin was easily visible.
You are smarter than him. Don't let him win. Let him taste your blade. What are you doing?
Bleeding? What does it look like I'm doing? Again, he had chainmail on his mask. You couldn't kill him like that.
The giant is coming.
I know. The slaves. They're safe.
What happened?
The Godi wouldn't
We
listen.
told you he wouldn't.
He knows we freed the sacrifices.
Like your father.
He wants to offer me instead.
The Þorgestur.
He was weak.
I don't know.
He didn't try to stop them.
I knew we couldn't trust him.
Yes, she is
Where's
right.
the Godi? We kill him. Now.
Let's
Wait.
end this.
End this.
It doesn't
Senua.
fix anything.
We need to kill the giant right here, right now, in front of the Björk.
But she knows nothing
Show them
about
the
it.
truth, just like you showed Þorgestur.
They'll never learn. All they understand is death. We need to end this so we can be free.
She is right.
No.
Kill the Godi.
Kill the giant first, then the dude.
Senua,
Giant first. Giant first.
I don't know.
She can't. She doesn't know his name.
Thorgesta.
Come on.
He needs you.
Maybe it's a trick.
A trap.
To lure you in.
And then kill us.
Kill us.
Don't be stupid.
Be careful. This is some kind of trick.
She is not
I need to
listening
find
again.
the
She
what are you
Fae.
going to do?
We told him already.
I don't know its name. I don't understand.
trusts- We cannot fight him yet.
I can't fight it yet. I need time.
We need his name.
We need his name.
Hi.
Thorgesta.
You can see what he could become.
Others don't.
She sees the light.
Fighting insane.
You have to stop this, Senua.
Keep your
The giant. It was a trap. Get ready to fight. Remember what you fight for, Senua. Don't show weakness. They've captured Astrida and Fargrimmer.
We will save him.
We will protect
take long.
everyone. Prepare yourself. So much faster than him. I need you every move.
Fuck's sake. I hate the timing of the dodges.
You can
You have too big a wind up and it's really annoying.
Get out of his way.
Sometimes I'm dodging too early, dodging too late. It's just all over the place. I don't think there's much timing that's precise in this.
They killed innocent people.
See, I dodged way too early.
Ever win this?
Oh, shut up, you lot.
So strong. They enjoy killing. Hit him. Toying with fight. You're as pathetic. You are fast. You can win.
Wasn't what I meant to do, but we'll work with it. Just the wrong finger.
You are smarter than him. Not just strength, he can reach you. What are you doing?
Dodging, like it told me to. Again, you can't. He's got armor in the way. You can't just stab him in his belly.
You are smarter than him. They are pathetic warriors.
You can't stop this.
Fight her! I need to survive. They're too slow for you.
Sure about that? Seems to judge me quite well.
Not just strength, you can reach.
It was easy. I already had him.
I will have my sacrifices.
Take him down!
How many are we going to fight here? Too early.
Get out of his way.
You think?
You're so much faster than him. What are you doing?
Dodging! It's not my fault this game fucking sucks, was its timing. Oh god, would you just hit the man?
They're too slow for you. You showed me.
Oop, that's him. Is Thugger still gonna kill his own father? I hope not, because I kind of want him to see us killing the giant.
Now you will be food for the giants. And your blood will give us another day of peace and safety. Do you hear that, woman? Hear him coming? The most glorious of them all. The tyrant. The king. We have an understanding here now. An unspoken connection. I give him blood, and he gives me power,
I hope his son is hearing this.
Fight, do it for him. Get free of him and kill. We hate him. We hate everything he is.
No!
Fugesta.
You question me?
Character development.
You have lived through this with me, seen all I have seen, and you question me? I am the only one who knows what to do in this new world. The only one. Do you hear me? This ends now. You fall into line like the others, or you will die.
You are the one we chose.
have died from this, lived through this. Do you see yet?
Okay, so who is the giant though
When
that
the
he's made
darkness
this?
came to this land,
Is it him?
when the fire spilled
Did he
from the
sacrifice part of
mountain
himself?
and the ash blotted out the sun, it wasn't the end.
He sacrificed a part of himself for power, perhaps. Maybe.
People starved and suffered. Homes were destroyed and leaders fell. The ties of friendship loosened, and each one fought for their own. But in this sea of chaos, one rock stood firm. He said, I know what to do. Follow me, and I will save you. He meant it. Wanted to keep them safe. His people.
And they wanted to believe. Because they had nothing else to believe in.
Then he saw that fear made the people turn to him. They trusted him.
Trust is not the right word for that one.
Obeyed him.
They obeyed him.
Raised him above the others. Their fear made him strong.
So how did he
And as the
bargain with the
land
giants?
healed and the people healed,
Bargain with
their
the
fear
volcano?
helped. And he saw them start to turn away, to think for themselves, to choose their own path. And he felt his own strength ebb in turn. And he wanted to hold on to that strength, to hold his place in their hearts, their wills. So he made the giants, brought them forth from the shaking earth, the roaring sea, the blinding snow, brought them into being. And the people who trusted him and obeyed him, they saw them too. And saw they had more to fear.
So how is she going to relate to him, though? I wouldn't say that of all of the three so far, he's not exactly relatable, and especially for Senua, who has a personal stake in this. So how is she going to reason with a man she wants nothing more than to kill? Or is that what she will do? She will kill the giant. And leave him with nothing.
And he knew he held the key. Make them fear. And you can make them do anything. Make them hate. Make them punish the weak. Make them turn against one another, each on each.
Oh, you a bastard.
I have your tribute.
You're gonna get rid of your son? Dick.
My boy. Why did you have to turn your back on me?
coming back from that?
Hold him, Senua. He chose you, Senua.
Hold him.
So brave.
I'm going to kill him.
We will kill him.
There's always someone ready to take his place. You told me that yourself. Might have been me. If I had never met you. You have to show them a different way. You have to redeem them.
How do I stop this?
They're getting rid of the giant.
You came to stop the sacrifices. Kill the giant.
Father.
The tyrant.
My father's name
One night.
He knows.
is Olivia.
He knows. Has he always known? Or is that what he saw in the forest? Oh my god.
End this, Senua.
That's what he saw in the forest. He knew his father had to die. Well, this is gonna suck. How many times am I gonna die? Good start. You killed your own fucking son. He's saying very wild.
I kept him safe until you came here.
You're fat and slow, sir. I don't know how you became a leader when no one can respect you as a warrior. God damn it. Just the delay. There's just such a big fucking delay between the wind-up and when he actually strikes.
So many dead Senua. And for what? Just for you to die too? You're nothing. They won't hear you.
Just can't time it because he's all over the fucking place.
Tries to bring us down.
I thought he was striking, so I was dodging. Always the punches, man.
Set them free.
They don't need freedom. They have safety.
What the fuck is this?
Need freedom. They have safety.
Focus, Senua. Free them.
Who's supposed to be redeeming him? Why do you get priority with your strikes, sir? I don't appreciate that. Finally, I broke his guard.
You can see the truth. Focus, Senua.
Doesn't last long, does it? Rinse and repeat.
Focus.
It really doesn't last long, does it?
You can't defeat me! I have the strength of stars!
There we go.
I will shine a light on your lies, and they will see the truth. There are no giants, it's just you, Aletheia.
She must die!
You're a monster!
Changing. It is changing. Can you feel it? All he has created. All of those lies. All the shadows. Darkness.
For Christ's sake.
Breaking into pieces. You can see it. Hear it. His people are turning against him. They are all turning against him now. Furious, lost, scared. They look to you. Look at you, Senua. You can show them the truth, Senua. Show them what he really is. The world that he created. The world you destroyed. Destroyed it. Show them his lies. He is just like your father. Terrible. Just like your father. You are different. Nothing like him. Nothing like him.
I should be dead from 1,000 cuts at this point. I mean, honestly.
You know what to do. Do it!
Do you really want the truth? Each person who follows you, you bear their weight on your back. Soon you will do anything to protect them, no matter what pain you inflict on others. And then you will find their belief makes you strong.
Can we not, Senua?
And you will want to hold on to that strength.
It's not very
no matter
honourable,
what.
and I don't think the people are going to agree with your plight.
You will become.
No, don't you dare. You will become no better than him if you do.
Your father's daughter.
He brought your people here to murder us.
Do you see how they cling to you? Pleading. Do you see how their hands drag you down? You are everything. What would you do to keep them from harm? What would you do for the truth?
Let someone else kill him.
She has to save him. She has to save him.
Can you just not? Don't do it.
I choose how to end this.
She chose a different path.
Good for her.
We are not amongst us. You chose a different path. All the questions answered. Truth burning bright to scour away the darkness. Shadows of horror and hate writ large on the sky. Phantoms made from fear. Darkness outside makes darkness inside. She sees it. But the darkness is inside her too. Because she loves, even after everything. She loves. And if she loves, what will she do to save that love, to keep that promise? All the lost ones, when they find her, what will she do to protect them? All those names, all those lives. What will she do to hold them? Wisdom has a price. She is her mother's child. But
but she is also her father's.
I see it now. The darkness is inside me.
Well, I thought we figured this out last game.
But not the way I thought. Yes, feel it.
Yes, you can see it, can't you?
It is his darkness. Not hers.
Your darkness.
I thought you realized that last game. I didn't realize.
It carves a path for me.
Didn't realize it was still ambiguous.
But I can't see where it leads.
Haunting you forever.
It's okay. It's part of the journey, Senua.
Part of me wants to let go of the fear. Let go of my shadows. And be free. No more pain. No more doubt. Honored. Loved. Feared. Always true. Always right. Because they tell me so. Keeping them safe. Keeping their belief alive. No matter the cost. Is this my fate?
They're trying to make her like Galadriel.
Can I choose my way?
By the ring.
What will we become?
We are not our fathers. There is always a choice.
See, this would be more potent if she'd actually
Taught me that.
told him about her father. There's so much missing from this relationship.
You decide.
All her life she has been alone. She chose it. A shield to keep her heart from harm. A hymn to still the other voices, the ones outside. Not anymore. The ones she saved, the names she found, they lift her up. Their hands reach out to hers. And now, she reaches back to them. Her story is not written. There is always a choice.
That's it. Okay. Terrible ending, but you know, unsurprising. Well, I mean, is it going to be a post-credits? Fine, whatever. I can talk over the credits. It's like anything's playing. Is there any sound? It sounds silent to me. All right, so I have mixed feelings on this game. One, way too short. It is so short. You barely do anything. You have the introduction. You go kill a giant, you go another giant, and then you kill the final giant. End of game. It just felt like the first game had so much more to it. Why is there no music? This is really awkward for a credit scene. You had, you know, the introduction of Senua's problems. And she's traveling to the gate of hell to find the gate is locked. Cool. That's step one. Step two, you go into Surtur's realm and finish all his puzzles. Do you kill him in the end? I don't remember. Anyway, you get his part of the gate unlocked. Then you go to Valravan, I believe it was, and you go through all his puzzles, and then you go through combat over there, and then it clears the next part of the gate. So you go through the gate, and then you have other things. You know, she drops Lillian's head down into the shadows below, so she has to go, you know, deal with Fafnir to get the head back. And then there's the whole saga about, actually, she goes up against Hela and loses. Then she has the whole saga about getting the sword, who I think was called Grama, but I could be wrong. Grama could also have been the dog. I don't recall. My memory is faded on names. And so she gets the sword, and then she goes up against Hela, and then that's the big fight at the end of the game. It just feels like there was so much more depth, more puzzles. It felt more intricate, but also a more engaging plot line. You were always aware of what the end game was and how to get there. But in this game, all of that was like murky. you had a really bad introduction to the game to build up her motivation and reason for why she's doing all of this. I really felt it would have been better to have her explain it or have a flashback. I hate flashbacks with a passion, but just having it explained and then boom, we're in a shipwreck. I don't know. It felt weak giving us the motivation for why she was there. And then all of a sudden we're fighting giants, and then we're fighting the first giant because she's trying to kill us. Okay, cool. We're killing the giant because she's trying to kill us. Great. Okay, we've gotten rid of the giant. Great. Now what are we doing? That was kind of the point. The point was to stop the slaves and the sacrifices. But we were only really told about one giant, so we got rid of it. And then it's like, well, are we just traveling to his village? Like, what's the actual motivating factor? And then you get Astrada. I still don't know these people's names. And then we get another giant. It just feels like you don't really have the bigger picture. I mean, Senua's companions are now unlocked as narrators. Choose multiple narrators in the news story on the pause menu after starting. What does that even mean? She has the voices of her companions in her head. Dude, that's even creepier. I lost my train of thought. Oh, yes. So, like, we knew she was there to sort out the slavers and the sacrifices and whatnot, but I just felt like that motivation kind of got murky throughout it, and there wasn't a clear path on how to get to that solution. Whereas in the first game, yeah, okay, you had obstacles along the way, but it was always very clear that that was the end goal and this is how we're going to get to it. So I feel like the motivation was weak to start off with, and then I just feel like it faltered at times in this game, which made the story pretty darn weak. I feel like we didn't get to know the characters well enough. We sort of just got surface level entrances to their soul. There was just no depth to the characters. I felt like there was room to go into deep thoughts with the characters through the forest and the mist and all their facing their fears, but nope, we just went straight over the surface and just left the forest. I feel like it was a good spot for character development, but we just didn't get it. I feel like we could have done more at Fagrama's village, we could have done more at Estrada's village. I feel like we could have done more with Thorgusta's, I still have no idea what their names are, Thorgusta's village at the end. And I feel like we could have built up for his death to be more momentous. I think there should have been a stronger bond between him and Senua. She should have opened up about her own father and the demons that he has bestowed upon her to get him to try and relate to him and his own father. I feel like that was a missing conversation that needed to happen to get them to open up to one another, particularly to have him realize that his father is not who he thought he was. Although, like I said, I feel like that was the whole point of the forest. It's when Thorgusta got that impression and realized his father was the source of the evil. But the turning moment right at the end, when he stretched out his hand after he was dead, we don't have to be like our fathers. But how do you know that she has a father like yours? Like, she never said it, and it just cheapens the emotion and tension of the moment because that connection isn't real. He doesn't have that knowledge. It's all in your head, which is even cheaper than having him say it to her. So I feel like the premise was there, the concept was there, the characters as bases were there, but nothing was fleshed out. There weren't enough puzzles, there weren't enough varied puzzles. The puzzles where you have to open the gates by looking for the symbols, there weren't nearly enough of those. They were constantly in the first game, yet we did, 3 in this entire game? So I just feel like it was just one big rush sequence with no depth, nothing engaging. It's just very surface level, and it's like they just tried to push the game out as quickly as possible. So I am kind of disappointed in this game. I had such high hopes after liking the first game so much. And just, Ninja Theory was bought out by Microsoft, so you've got the funding. How can you go wrong? I just don't understand where you went wrong. Or why you went wrong, rather. I can see where you went wrong. I just don't know how. Disappointing, I think, is the only response I have for this game. Such potential. It had the bones of a good thing, and it just faded out.